$1 million of his own money on the line. It's the investor Лекс Ван Дам who ultimately controls the cash and fate of the 7 remaining traders. Лекс wants to enforce a stricter regime.
There's going to be more discipline in people being in the office.
Yeah.
You know, so they get their lunch between 11:30 and 12. At 12 o'clock, they're just back on the desk, and they're not going out for little coffees, whatever. They can go for coffee at 4:30. Tell them that, you know, shape up or it's not going to work.
Right, of course.
We've been softy, and now we're going to be real. And we'll see where it leads us.
Лекс has already voiced his concerns to ex-vet Cleo.
Cleo, you have a sec?
He thinks her problem is that despite being highly intelligent, she's too soft.
If you are in a vet practice and you have a new person, and this new person starts crying every time there's an animal that's sick that comes in,
yes,
what would you do?
I haven't cried every time. That's
sure, no, but what would you do if you had a person like that?
Well, personally,
how would you deal with that?
I would give him support.
You'd give him support,
yeah.
Okay. What happens if the support didn't work?
I tell them to pull themselves together.
Right.
And stop doubting themselves.
Okay, so I'm telling you, you should pull yourself together.
Absolutely.
You should stop doubting yourself.
Yeah.
Your capital is halved from 50 to 25.
Okay.
As far as I can see, you know, you've been distracting the team. You know, you should focus on yourself, on your trading. Forget about everybody else. Don't go with your issues to anybody else anymore. You cannot let emotions get in the way. So you're going from 50 to 25. And if if this week it's the same thing, if you get upset and you start talking to other people about it, then this is your last week.
Okay.
So that's how it is. Thanks very much.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Having reduced his risk with Cleo, Лекс had already decided to invest this extra cash with his strongest trader, Caroline.
You are an example to the group, so I'm going to give you more money. So I'll give you 30 more, which is partially taken away from other people.
Yeah.
So if everybody starts crying around you and being depressed,
yeah,
you should just say, well, you know, you are almost like the winner, right? You've taken this from other people.
It's nice to be given the extra funds to invest and for the vote of confidence.
Having more money means you're actually being told to trade more.
I appreciate that, yeah.
That is your duty now.
But now Лекс has another headache.
Amit?
Amit has so far placed 23 trades, of which 16 have lost money.
You're not applying what you have been taught, which is to build a portfolio. You look tired. And you're the biggest loser in my portfolio. You are doing yourself a massive disservice. If you cannot change, you're going to have to go, obviously.
Yeah,
you know, if you lose a lot more, you're going to have to go. If you can't change, you have to go. So, like, your portfolio, like, you know, in 2 days should look very different to what it is now.
Okay, sure.
You know?
I can do it. You can't just learn this through a book. It's all about experience, you know, day in, day out. I do want to prove to myself that I can do this, you know. I don't want to walk out here thinking I can't. But like I said, the situation I'm in at the moment is that, you know, when you've been kicked in the teeth so many times, you've got no teeth left, you know what I mean? It's like almost, okay, how am I going to smile anymore, right?
Лекс still has £100,000 of his money up for grabs. He will decide at the end of the week who to trust with the extra cash, and whether Amit and Cleo will survive it all as the traders get closer to the end of the experiment.
Can you have a look at SAB Miller for me, SAB?
If you look at Nike for us, please. Can you see if you can buy me 100?
Tate and Lyle, I'd like to sell 490 shares of them, please.
Can you have a look at Nike for me, please? NKE US.
As investors do try to balance both geopolitical tensions with supply and demand.
Hedge funds are privately owned investment vehicles that are designed to make money whether the markets go up or down.
The FTSE 100 fell more than 2% in the morning.
Master the dark art of balancing the two, and you'll make money.
Further evidence today that the housing market in the UK is set for a protracted downturn.
Markets in the UK, Europe and America are now open to the novices.
Lehman Brothers may get $7 billion by selling its asset management unit, Neuberger Berman.
Caroline has £90,000 to invest, and the other strong performers, Ohi, Mike and Emil, have £60,000. Far from being daunted, for these four rookies, trading has become almost second nature.
I
Apple, I love you. I love you at this point in time.
Emil's portfolio is going well, and he's not short of new investment ideas.
You look at Adobe where it's opened, where it said last night. I can't believe it.
The only problem is he's run out of cash.
You know,
It's still rising. Look how much it's rising.
Oh,
Sick.
What do you want, an endless pot of cash?
Well, you know, it could be possible. Yeah, you know, let's just keep it coming.
Emil, it's constantly under review.
Okay, cool.
Right.
I'm actually doing quite well today, and that's why I wouldn't mind some more money.
You need to trust us that we'll do the right thing.
Well, you know, I'm in your hands, aren't I?
It's not a big deal.
No, it's not a big deal.
Stocks will move on Monday as well.
I know it's not a big deal, but when you find something, right, and it validates what you originally thought, it feels good, doesn't it? You know that. You've been there yourself with that feeling.
Of course it does.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a great feeling. But what are you getting pissed off for?
I'm not just like, you know, I'm trying to keep me book and make some money.
You're the type of trader who's just got itchy fingers. And you want a deal all the time.
Yeah.
Right? You, not me, need to control that.
Cool. And that's me being me, diplomatic.
Emil's problem is impatience, but Cleo's is nerves.
How's your book looking, Cleo?
Well, it's got 3 positions now.
What are you long, what are you short?
I'm long Tate,
Yeah.
which I'm happy about.
What else?
Short long SAB,
Yeah.
which I think is holding up considering the TAP news.
What are you short?
Intercontinental hotels.
Okay.
They're not inputted yet.
If a trader buys long, they're hoping a stock will rise. If they sell short, a complex process of borrowing, selling and buying back shares, they'll profit when a stock falls. A good hedge fund trader must do both if they want to make a profit. Cleo's been cautioned for not investing. Emil wants to help.
Right, that's going up. We're trading. 2 things. Who are we phoning?
No,
come on, phone them. Phone them. Come on.
Emil!
This is good. Yeah, this is good. Cleo, it's still going up. We spoke about this. Come on.
But I don't have anything else in America to set off against.
Abercrombie & Fitch is broken through. It's down to 48. It's $2 down. It's still going down.
A very good trading desk to have is when everybody's got very differing strong opinions. You don't want to have a desk where everyone agrees on everything, because everyone ends up short the same stuff and long the same stuff. And then when you lose money, the magnitude of the loss is always far greater.
Good trading means following your instincts, not other people, according to ex-soldier Mike.
You have your view of the world, and when you're trading, you express that view by putting money on it. And there's just too much consensus on the desk. You know, there's too many people in too many similar positions.